We are live from digital address GA0992539 in Kokomemli, Accra, on DSTV channel 421 and GoTV channel 144. A good morning to everyone. The show is Joy News Interactive, and our social media handles for Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram is Joy News on TV. My name is Selina Ampo. Now, when it rains, it pours. But in Ghana, when it rains, it floods. Usually, these floods destroy everything in their path. Every time it rains, we hear of fatalities, death, and destruction. And the latest is a total of 7 bodies that have been retrieved from flood waters at different parts of the capital following Sunday's heavy rains. The National Disaster Management Organization said 4 of the 7 bodies were recovered from flood waters at Ajay-Kojo, a suburb of Accra. Just about a week ago, 5 persons also died in Accra after a heavy downpour. Evening's downpour. So that was the Kwame Nkrumah interchange in the Accra flood after Sunday evening's downpour. On Facebook, we asked you, how have you been affected by these rains? Let's hop onto Facebook to read some of those comments. And we have Sadat Larry, who says, well, it was really bad, but the rain is from God, and He knows best. So we have to take it how it is. Mamobi Berlin Bridge was really covered with water. And Mahama Musa says, yes, and what was very unfortunate, a big drainage system should be created. And we have Alexander Kwaku, who says, I think that Ghanaians should forget that they have a government in place to solve their problems, especially when it comes to flood management. How long shall we look up to an entity which either doesn't care or is clueless about our situation? And we have Gideon Abochi, who says, yes, La Paz, Niboy Town, near the Kwabenga Domis station, we are really suffering because of the small gutter in front of our house, and also the next house has constructed a bridge, and it's very narrow for the water to flow through freely when it rains. When it rains, all the water from Las Palmas restaurant passes through the gutter in front of my house. It is really bad. Please do help by informing the AMA to do something about it. The AMA have come to inspect the bridge, and they said the coverts the builders used is too small for the water to pass through, but still nothing has been done about it. Please help us. And Nana Opoku says, it's about time as citizens we take our personal safety serious. Safety is personal, and your ability to spot hazard is key. We have to educate people on safety. And this is a comment from Alexander Kwaku, who says, I think that Ghanaians should forget that they have a government in place to solve their problems, especially when it comes to flood management. How long shall we look up to an entity which either doesn't care or is clueless about our situation? Well, let's move on to something entirely different. Away from that, let's talk about social media and TV series. Social media is being one of the strongest marketing tools used to connect effectively with your audience, and TV series makers are using this platform to the fullest. Slowly, we are all getting hooked onto some TV series of a sort. If you are not a fan of Game of Thrones, you are probably watching Vikings or even Blacklist. I'm sure we have all been paying attention to our social media platforms, and the world is excited by the premiere of the last season of Game of Thrones. We have seen memes, skits, and several reactions to the series. One thing that I'm sure everyone has seen is the hashtag winter is here. Are we ignoring our local TV shows for these ones? On Facebook, we put up the question, what TV series do you watch? Are we watching more foreign TV series than our local movie series? And why? Let's read some of those comments. And we have Kuntu Blankson who says, do we even have any local movie? All our stations, either Japan or India series. And Miroman says he's watching Spartacus, Game of Thrones, Vikings, Nightfall, Into the Badlands, the original, and Legacy. I don't see any cow and chicken over there. And we have Johnson Jr. who says, use good stories better than camera characters comporting themselves, and we go watch the local movies using cameras with the view like Infinix camera. Then you want to make we watch. And John says, is there any local movie? The previous ones we wasted our time on are about sex, witchcraft, and the likes. No movie with educative storylines. And Adum Samuel says, can you blame us? Our local movies suck, from the effects to graphics, costumes, makeup, and even quality stories. And Inkum says, because our local movie has no creativity and they're full of joking. And Nana Amwako says, which local TV series will you compare with Game of Thrones? Cow and Chicken, okay? And or Papa Kumasi. We need a good storyline with excellent content, not just comedy. And Nana Kofi Edu says, because our local TV series are all trash, almost everything about those movies are terrible. And Elvis says he's watching Nikita and he original Secret Circle. So these are the TV series he's hooked onto. Oh, I see 24 Hours also there. Marvelous says, our local staff are not original and they don't even depict anything about us. How can Qatari design Terminators roaming around the streets of Kumasi, killing people in a said movie produced here in Ghana? Picture quality very poor, no storyline, and when in fact all the history happened in Africa. We need quality stuff to watch and not Konko stuff. Now, let's take a look at how Game of Thrones fans are gathered for the launch of the final season. The love of Game of Thrones. Either way, it's time for us to take a short breather, and when we are back, we will get you motivated. Welcome back from that short break. You're still watching Joy News Interactive with me. And before we give you that Monday motivation, let's talk about weddings. Nowadays, wedding ceremonies are always a big deal as the marriage itself. For some reason, the pressure to impress others on this day has suddenly intensified. However, there's a new couple trending on social media because of what was displayed during their wedding ceremony. While most people spend a lot on their wedding just to look their best on this day, this couple had no plans on spending a lot on their wedding. So they decided to take the unusual route and dress down for that special moment. We asked you, would you dress like this for your wedding? But let's take a look at those pictures of the couple. So that's the couple right there in their court marriage, about to sign. You can see the bride still holding her bouquet of flowers, but she's in a t-shirt. And the groom as well in a t-shirt and track pants with sneakers. Very simple. So would you dress like this for your special day? Let's hop onto Facebook to find out what people had to say about them. And we have Backbog, who says, yes, of course, I will dress like that. It's all decency that matters. And Uncle Jifas says, it's all about choices. Efodella says, there's absolutely nothing bad about this dressing on a wedding day. I've always argued on these things. Love and understanding are what matters most. Hashtag God over everything. And Wiseman Ganser says, these couple have prepared for the marriage and not their wedding. It's sad the youth of today plan for the wedding and not their marriage. And Mohammed Habib Adam says, there's no award for most expensive wedding. Keep it simple and rather invest in your marriage. Simplicity is the utmost sophistication. And Press Play says, a lot of change left to spend on profitable things. And Irene says, sure, she will dress like that for her wedding. Emmanuel also says, simple. And Sadat Larry says, why not if we both understand each other? And we have Ben Major, who also says, simplicity is key. So it seems a lot of people want to dress simple for their weddings. Benefits GH says, I don't know why we spend so much on our weddings to impress people who don't care about us. And Ed Tete says, oh, Charlie, you talk some more. We also have Elam Lomovi, who says, dressing is not marriage. This is the reason why most of African ladies dress in millions of dollar dresses to get married. 2 days later, divorce. And Paul says, I will not spend such a huge money for an occasion that lasts few hours. This is très simple. And you know, on Mondays, we would love to get you gingered and energized for your day. And we bring you Monday Motivation. And this is from Sen, who says, learning from your mistakes is wise, but learning from the mistakes of others is quicker and easier. Hashtag Monday Motivation. And this is from Fola, who says, hashtag Monday Motivation, never forget what you are. The rest of the world will not. Wear it like armor and it can never be used to hurt you. This is a quote from Tyrion Lannister, Season 1, Game of Thrones. Hashtag Monday Motivation. And Mabaso says, you do your best and God will do the rest. God expects us to do all we can, then he will do what we can't. Hashtag Monday Motivation. And apparently says, hashtag Monday Motivation, the future lies before you like a field of a fallen snow. Be careful how you tread it. Every step will show. And Hanani says, who you are tomorrow begins with what you do today. Good morning from the office. Hashtag Monday motivation. Hashtag office. And Keep the Faith says, if you want something, go get it. You have to always remember that you are unstoppable. Don't let anybody to discourage you from achieving your goals. And it says hashtag Monday motivation. And Father's Love says, a quote from M. Harper Nicholas, it says, not everything will be easy, but not everything will be hard. Many things will happen in this life, but they will not define who you are. Hashtag remind, hashtag Monday motivation. And Zing Event says, note to, this hashtag Monday motivation, note to self, keep trying, keep praying, stay positive, be awesome, be grateful, and become better. And Musa says, hashtag Monday motivation, life can get you some injustice moments. Just stay calm. Just stay calm. Relax. So let's go, Monday motivation. You can go back to our Facebook page, check out some comments with lovely, lovely pictures. Put something there for us. You know, we would do well to read your comments on our social media platforms. And Monday motivation, it says, you can become blind by seeing each day as a similar one. Each day is a different one. Each day brings a miracle of its own. Just a matter of paying attention to this miracle. This is a quote from Paleo. And hashtag Monday motivation, hashtag mindfulness. And Monday motivation, he said, you should never regret anything in life. If it's good, it's wonderful. If it's bad, it's experience. Have a fantastic Monday. Hashtag Monday motivation. Very interesting image comes with. And this says the question isn't who is going to let me, it's who is going to stop me. This is a quote from Ayn Rand, and it says hashtag Monday motivation. And we have, when you want to succeed as bad as you want to breathe, then you'll be successful. This is a quote from Eric Thomas, hashtag Monday motivation. And we have how wonderful it is that nobody need wait a single moment before starting to improve the world. This is a quote from Anne Frank, and hashtag Monday motivation. And we have great pleasure in life is doing what people say you cannot do. And this is a quote from Walter Badge-Hott. Hashtag Monday motivation. So I was reading comments from a Monday motivation page. You can check it out on Facebook. If you need to be energized for the week, before we go, let's watch our video of the day.
Yes, pakanaka ere ne amainini. Anuna, pakanaka.
Shaking before you drink. Next time when you see shake before you drink on a bottle or a can or anything, just give yourself a jiggle and then you drink it. That's all we have for you today on Joy News Interactive with me, Selina Ampo. Join us tomorrow for more. Goodbye.